Hello. Oh, jeez. Hey. Okay, get the Grinch phone huggers. Oh my god. I need to go get one. Hey. Oh, you want to see? Look, guys, watch. Wait. It's even more cuter because watch this. It lights up. How much? It was like, what, 20 bucks? 19 bucks, I think. It's a 16, 18. Surprising. Crazy. I need to, like, literally. I gotta get some sleep because I got. I like it. It's cute. I got Grinch pajamas too. I'm gonna get the Grinch phone huggers. So tomorrow, hopefully, I can stop at Walmart and get some. In the many places I gotta go. Oh, you wanna see? Oh, you can't see. I got the matching socks. I'm wearing my Grinch socks. I got the Grinch meal because I got another Grinch meal, and I got the red ones. And I was like, I really wanted the pink ones, but now that I think about it, the red to match with the red. And it says property of the Grinch. And like, I'm literally wearing them. Look. See, it matches. If I could just. This on. I can't even. Hold on. I don't know why. Hold on. I have some stuff coming. Yeah, I couldn't. And what of it? You know, because I found a way to get money. Actually. And so now, yeah. I didn't have money at the time and I didn't have a way to get money. Now I have a way to get money. Did the like chat stop? It froze. Yeah, I like it. It's freezing. Okay, here we go. Well, I don't have. That was cool. Thank you. I don't have Wi-Fi, better Wi-Fi, because my Wi-Fi slowed down. I used all my data. I have unlimited data, but it slows. Oh, someone gave me these nails to like wear. They're like, which ones do you want? So I picked these ones. Thank you for the light vest. Ooh, somebody. She was nice enough because she was like, she got them from Timu. I have some stuff coming from Timu. I need to order some dresses and some shoes and stuff. I gotta get because I need some stuff for some things. I gotta film some stuff too for Timu. Gotta finish this video, dang it. And I gotta explain to them because I have a lot going on. So, if I have a place, because I don't have anywhere to film, maybe I can. Okay. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening. A lot of stuff. Exciting things. Like, my socks match my thing, and I had the green ones too. I was wearing them. I was like, oh. But now, I kind of like the red socks. They're cute. I can't see her because yeah, I don't know. We're working on some stuff, but yeah. My eyes gonna water. So, guess what, you guys? My eyes gonna water. Yeah, so guess who's coming to Comic Con? Oh my god, there's so many people coming to Comic Con. I can't even. Okay, so I don't know if I really want. I'm not like overly excited to meet this person because, yeah. Well, there's one person that I'm really excited to meet. Lori Beth Ginsburg. Lori Beth. She has been out of the public for so long, and the fact that she's coming to Comic Con is crazy. I'm gonna take my Good Burger autograph, the one that I had the people from Good Burger sign, and I'm gonna have her sign that one. So I'm gonna have 3 signatures from Good Burger. I could have got the other guy. What's his name? The white guy. Uh, Skinny white guy. He's the one. I forget his name in Good Burger, but yeah, he came to the other Comic Con, and I couldn't go. But he's not coming, but he came to the other one. Gene Simmons is coming to Comic Con, guys. Gene Simmons from Kiss. Henry Winkler, the Fonz, JJ Evans from Good Times. Oh my god, all of these cool people. Cassandra, she's the one that played Gene Simmons, JJ Evans from Good Times. He's the one that says dynamite. He goes like that or whatever. If you have not seen Good Times, then my parents watched a lot of old shows, so I watched a lot of old shows. But The girl, I forget, she's in Lilo and Stitch. She's the one that's like the caseworker. But thank you, howdy for the gift points. But in gift coins. But she she also played Cassandra in Wayne's World. She's coming. Juliette Lewis is coming. She's from The Other Sister, and she's also from What's Eating Gilbert Grape when she played the love interest in Gilbert Grape. There's a bunch of cool people coming. Rick and Morty. The voice actress of Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory. Invader Zim, the voice actor of Invaders. I don't know which. There are some that I want, but I have to get some for my mom because there's like someone from Three's Company, and I think she would want the autograph. But yeah, so crazy. Gene Simmons, Lou Diamond Phillips. That's the one that I'm excited to see. I hope he's not expensive because if he's expensive, I'm gonna be sad because I won't be able to get him. But yeah, look what just came. This song. Beautiful. And you say nothing at all. But this song, it's a coincidence. What FBI is listening to my conversations. By then, I hope I have a place. And also, I gotta move stuff. I don't know, it's always like a step closer to having money for my brother to be married. Then. Because I gotta use some of that money to move my stuff out of storage. Oh, look, the Urban Cowboy. Like, I saw videos to the song. And I was gonna watch that movie too because I think it's free on YouTube with the ads Urban Cowboy. You'll literally. I'll never own a house because I don't have a large lump sum of money. I need money. I really do. Like, look, I get it. It was like someone told me, but my reasoning for wanting money is not a selfish reason at all because I could be financially stable and I could also help those that need it. Like, I just see what my friend goes through and I just see what everyone goes through, and it's just like, man, if I had a house with rooms, if I had money, no one would ever have to worry. You know, that's just my thought process, my thinking. Like, some people just are out of touch with this world. Like, I see people and the complaints about Jaclyn Hill, like her complaining about the views and buying this expensive bag, but it's her money to do what she wants with it, right? Like, we can't complain about that, but there's a lot of celebrities. Like, why are people getting mad at her but not Jeffree Star? And he bought a Louis Vuitton pool table when COVID was going on. When COVID was big, he bought this Louis Vuitton pool table, and literally no one said anything to him. And no, I'm not defending billionaires. I just literally said, like, we need to hold this energy all the way around. If you're gonna get mad at Jaclyn Hill, then why are you saying it's okay to then why are you saying it's okay to get mad? Like, well, not okay, but why are you not getting mad at all these celebrities, including big celebrities like, you know, Beyonce or Taylor Swift, and they have private jets. Do you know how expensive it is to even own a private jet, considering that the landing dock where you have your private jets docked is not free? They're paying rent for every time the jet is sitting there. It's not free to keep a jet. They don't just park it and it's free. They have to pay for the space to hold the jet. And it's very expensive and it's a lot of money. Like, instead of getting mad at the, well, you should be getting mad at them, but you should also be getting mad at the corporations who are making money and not paying people a living wage. If you really want to go there, then get mad at the super rich people that ain't caring about the people that work for them, like Jeff Bezos. When Jeffree Star was buying all these Hermes bags, no one was saying anything to him. And he was literally bragging about spending all this money during COVID. You really want to do something, then get mad at, like, you had to get mad at other people too, not just one person. Well, I have a boss, me, myself, and I'm my own boss, so I don't have to have a boss, I'm my own boss. I got some content ideas coming. I need to find that cherry dress, the one with the band, the headband, the one that Cardi B wore. I need a dupe that is cheap. I want to recreate that look. There's a lot of things that I'm like, ooh, I want to recreate, but I wanted to see this because the video Urban Cowboy. I should play that movie. I think I'll watch it tomorrow when I have time. I don't battle people, sorry. I seen this movie not too long ago, but I mean, well, it's been a while, so I'll watch it again. It's a good movie. No, well, tomorrow I got stuff I gotta do because I got places I gotta go. I was looking for love, places looking for love in too many faces. Hey, the bit to find friends and lovers today. Thank you for the finger heart. What girlfriend? What lesbian girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. I don't know who you're talking about. I said I gotta go to places tomorrow. I'm not meeting with anyone. The friend and the lover. Oh, thank you for the gift coins. Gift coins. Why do I say points? Thank you for the rose. Do I have an attorney now? Oh, the friend and the lover. That's the day I discovered. I don't know why you're bringing up the car. It was not stolen. It was bought on Facebook Marketplace for $500. And it wasn't registered because it had a O2 sensor issue, which he bought the part to get the car fixed because you cannot pass emissions with a sensor, like with a check engine light. So then what happened was is that he had his friend come and he tried to put the part in, but when they put it in, it still had that like sensor issue. So then he had to exchange the part, and he was door dashing to put a part in the car. So saying a car is stolen is crazy, and considering the fact that you're doxing somebody's name is really weird. I don't understand why you guys are literally doxing someone's name in the comment section. How do you even know the name of the person who owns the car? You guys are literally just obtaining documents to dox people, and it's so weird. Like, nobody even mentioned anybody's name, and here you are just doxing them. People have no will whatsoever to, like, oh my god, like, it's so crazy. What am I mad about? Like, I'm not the one that has. When you get sued for doxing someone, that's on you. Like, why are you looking up information that has nothing to do with you? I don't know why people are looking up this information about the car. That is so weird considering the fact where are you getting this information from Reddit? And why is Reddit looking up this information? Or did you get that from Ash Too Trippy? Because that's creepy. Instead of leaving people alone, they're still leaking people's personal information. But if I was to leak someone's name, I would get 100% called out for doxing. That's weird. Yeah, they did because I didn't mention anyone's name that owned the car. I didn't mention anything. You did that. You just doxed someone in the comment section. And you're saying, like, oh, we didn't do that. Yeah, you just did. And if you said no one's looking up information, then why is Ash Too Trippy even talking about my situation in the first place with police documents? Let's not lie. Just as easy as it is to find Emily's information, right? Because you said you found Emily. There's no point to dox someone's name. Someone's going to look for you. So I would advise you not to dox people because people will think it's okay to dox you back. I'm just saying. Someone's going to end up doxing you and it's not going to be my fault. I don't advocate for that, so that's why I don't dox people, because then you end up getting doxed back. I clicked on them. I don't know why anyone even knows that the car was not registered. That's crazy. Like, the only thing I said was the car was not registered, and I explained why. Howdy. I've already explained that. And we didn't know because we didn't know that the law in New Mexico, you don't have to have emissions passed, or you don't have to have the car registered, or the car, you don't have to pass emissions to have a car registered, and we didn't know that because the laws changed. So I didn't know. My brother didn't know either. So there's a public information. Someone just said you're not looking up information, but then you said it's public information. No, that's why I didn't disclose the person who owned the car, because of private reasons. You just disclosed the person. And then said it's public information. Not if it's not known to the public, the name of the person that owns the car, that is literally doxing, whether it's public information or not. That's like me going to find someone's public information and then doxing them. If it's not known to the public, that is legit doxing. Even if it's public information, because no one knew for that specific reason. I don't get why people are just sitting here condoning doxing and then saying the car is stolen. How is a car stolen when we got pulled over several times in that car? Only because it was not registered. And we got car insurance for the car. You love to say everything's stolen because some people love to scam people out of cars. If I was you, I'd be very careful if you buy any cars from Facebook Marketplace, because you could end up in positions like my brother has ended up, where people try to scam him out of cars. He lost out on cars. Actually, one guy. Oh my god, this is so stupid. My brother had a station wagon, and he sold it to this guy who scratched the VIN number out and tried to say like, "Oh, why was the VIN number scratched out? You scratched the VIN number out." No, you did, sir. Because even I saw the VIN number was not scratched out. So then my brother said, well, he wanted the car back. You know, basically it was a whole thing. The guy still owed him money, whatever. And so then he said, I left the keys in the car and it's parked on the street where there's a bunch of homeless people. Like, it's a lot of traffic. What kind of a dummy parks the car with keys in it on a street where there's a lot of people? He's just asking for it to get stolen. It was a station wagon. And then my brother ended up losing out money like on that. He never even got the car back. I don't even know what happened. I forgot. I told him. I said, whatever happened to the station wagon?" And he told me he lost out money on that. That basically he just had to cut his loss. Like, and that's not even the half of it. Like the one time when my mom was live on Station Hen and someone overheard about this guy saying that this car was stolen, it was not stolen. It's a whole situation where he tried to scam my brother and it didn't work. Like, but yet you want to defend scammers, which is really weird. Like, that's why I'm gonna be more cautious if I get a car from anywhere like that. So, yeah. Like, to literally say that car was stolen is crazy considering the fact he bought it for $500. And he bought, okay, so let me tell you the reason why. We were in the Jetta and it was really cold. The Jetta had no heat, so it was a non running car with no heat in the winter. Imagine that, right? So my brother was working because obviously y'all know he worked at Jimmy John's. Anyways, because someone took a picture of him at Jimmy John's. Anyways, um, someone took a picture of him. See, like it's the thing of posting my dead brother in a profile picture is crazy, but no one's gonna care, right? Anyways, so this girl was selling this car for 500. She didn't want to have to deal with the mechanic like figuring out what was wrong. It needed a new transmission. I paid for the new transmission, by the way. But yeah, we put a transmission in the car and it ran great. So then, um, yeah. Oh, happy birthday. So, anyways, yeah, we drove that car. We did get pulled over a couple of times because it wasn't registered, but he would take the part back, get his money back, DoorDash to try to get the car fixed. And, you know, and when a car is broken, it's expensive. Like, it's expensive. Like, car expenses are, it's very expensive. Like, very expensive. Especially for a mechanic. Like, mechanics don't work for free. And even just as simple as changing things, it's expensive. So, yeah. So, that's just basically it. But, you know, who said someone owes me something? I never said people owed me anything. Why do you feel like you need to come on here and tell people what's a job and what isn't, and what they need to do with their lives? Why do you feel the need to harass and stalk people? That's just my question. Just like you will literally pay these celebrities on TikTok that already make loads of money complaining about someone who is literally struggling. I I well, I cannot say that because yeah, I'm not gonna. It's not only just for me and my mom why I'm trying to do things, it's for other people too. Like I said, yes, me and my mom do need financial stability, but it's for my friends and it's also for other people. You don't live here to see the issues that are going on with the homelessness or even being able to afford a place to live. It's more than just being rich. It's about being financially stable and never having to worry about going back to living in a car, which we'll never live in a car. But it's more, I don't ever want to have to pay rent to someone. I don't ever want to have to answer to someone, go to a job being told what to do. I want to be financially stable and set so I could just enjoy the life that I want instead of enjoying and not enjoying the life because people want me to do what they want. Imagine telling someone to be miserable. Man, I couldn't imagine working a job that I hated at just because I needed a paycheck. Why not do what I love while I have the time to? I have all the time to work on my stuff. People don't get that opportunity because they're working paycheck to paycheck and don't even have time to think about their hopes and dreams. It's so crazy. Like, you're stuck working a job and you're working till you die. Why would I want to do that? This poor old lady was on oxygen working at Burger King, and you think I want to be like that? Well, these CEO executives kick their feet up on desks, not paying people a living wage. It's crazy. And you want me to have your mind, which everyone thinks differently. Why would I want to be like you? If everyone was the same, it would be boring. I do not want to be the same as everyone else. See, look, Urban Cowboys free with ads. But, you know, I'll watch that tomorrow when I have time. Like, it's just so crazy. I don't ever want to go back to that. I don't ever want to see anyone struggle. You don't even know you don't even know anything, and I'm not gonna say it because I don't do things to come on the internet and be like, look what I've done, or brag or anything like that, but it's crazy. Like, hmm, I thought I clicked on it.
Peter? Peter? Mr. Billingsley? Sorry, got a little lost in the sauce there.
I just don't ever want to be without again.
With Purdue Global, the juggling act just got easier. Because
This
Purdue
is
Global
beyond
is fully
me
online,
and
less
wanting to be
work with your
rich.
schedule. So being a
I
model
don't
and
do
student,
things
what
because
looks
I
like
want to
listening
be
to a
rich.
lecture
I
while
do
holding
things because I
laundry.
want to be financially
Like studying
stable,
while making
because I want
toast.
to
And
extend
jotting down notes for an essay on
my
flipping a book
my
sheet.
wealth
And yes,
to
those
other
are my
people.
very
Like, I
important
want my
notes next
kids
to
to
a
have
signature on a
generational wealth
spreadsheet.
so
But
they
here's
don't
what
have
most
to
people
ever
don't realize.
face
Going back to
homelessness the
school
way
doesn't
I
mean
faced
starting from
it.
scratch.
I
At
don't want
Purdue
my friends
Global,
to
we're
continue to
learning what
keep
you
going
need
through
than what you
situations, be
already
like,
have
here, you know,
matters,
which means your degree may be closer than you think.
Like,
Whether it's years of managing a team or volunteering in your community, assessment of
you
those
know,
skills can move you closer
I don't
to your
have
degree.
kids, but I'm
So
saying when I
sure,
do
getting a
have
degree
kids,
while being a mom
that's what I
might be
think about.
challenging,
I
but
don't
that doesn't
want
mean it's
to
unattainable.
struggle anymore. Hold on. I'm just gonna look up because that's crazy. I love this movie. Thank you for the heart, bro. Thank you. This song is really good. And so is this movie. I feel like Ducky. I really do. I feel like that. Not now. Not like recent. So don't take that as like anything recent. But like, you know, he was in love with his friend, and like in the past, you know, he couldn't like. Well, he did kind of admit at the end, but I never did. Maybe I should have. Maybe something would have came of it, but who knows? That is like a long time ago. So. We gotta say it's a fuse. I won't let go of any advice. You always say need again. That person wrote me a whole paragraph for my birthday one year. I remember that. I touch you twice. Won't let go of any advice. I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas. Always say is the defense. Touch you once, touch you twice. I won't let go at any price. Like I need you today. My mom is good. I talked to her today. Meet again someday. Oh my God. Yeah, but I was very fortunate to get these nails because my nails weren't coming till like January 24th, and they were holiday nails, and now I'm so upset because it's gonna be after Christmas. Dang it, it's okay. Should have moved with my uncle. Well, he didn't offer us a place, so I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe, probably not, because he lied. He never offered us a place. He didn't even know we were homeless, so what are you even talking about? He only found out after the situation that happened where my brother was unalived. Maybe he should have not been an asshole, and maybe he should give the house to his son instead of taking a house that is not his. I am not going to live in a house that does not belong to him. What is wrong with you, considering the fact that my grandma did not want his girlfriend in that house? So let's talk about that. She says she never wanted to see her in that house. but yes, she's in that house. I'm not gonna live in a house that is stolen. Thank you. Because you think I should live in a stolen house. What kind of a father steals a house from his own son? Yeah. No, it because like why would I want to live there? That's like telling him it's okay to steal the house. And obviously I'm gonna stand with my cousin, so why am I gonna go live with him? Why am I gonna go to him when he stole the house from his son? I'm not gonna tell him it's okay to have a house that's not his. I don't care what it is. And then my brother would have went to get off work because he's yelling at us and telling us to get out. No, thank you. He threw us out more than once from my grandma's house. I'm not going through that again. If he's so welcoming, then how come he didn't let us live there the 2 times? And then said we were old enough and said we had a choice. No, I'm not going to let my parents go to the street because you told us only me and my brother could stay there, but not my parents. Are you crazy? You threw your own sister to the street and then has the nerve to tell me to live in a warm house while they're in the street. No, thank you. I'll go with my parents and live in the street. I won't live with an asshole that doesn't care about anybody but himself. Why? Why? No. Because it happened. Why would I lie about that considering the fact the only thing he fed my grandmother was TV dinners? He never even cooked her any meals. When we stayed there, she had home cooked meals. He didn't like the fact that the family was saying we took better care of her than her own son. He wanted to be the only one, which he ended up being the only one, but at what expense? My grandma's not living. They even said she was putting on weight. My grandma was very skinny. She's always been very skinny, but she was really skinny. They said that we were taking more care of her than he was, and it made him mad. He got jealous. He is an a-hole. I didn't want my brother to have to worry about having a place because he would have had to come home from work and we would have had been thrown out. And then what? Where would we have went? We would have went back to living in the car. He likes to portray on the internet like he cared about us. He doesn't care about anyone. That's why he's isolated. The only people who care about him are probably his wife's side of the family and other families that don't care. But my grandma's family, his brothers want nothing to do with him. He's been disowned from the whole family. They literally, it's just him and himself. Nobody wants anything to do with him. Even at the funeral, we were all talking about how much we hated him. Even at my brother's service. Because all he ever thinks about is himself. His daughter even reached out to me and told me that she saw what he was saying online, and that's why she doesn't even talk to him. I have contact with his kids. You know what's funny? That his kids actually contact us and not their own father? Because he does not care. Imagine your kids talking to other people but not you. Like, you have other kids. Like, his other kids, they talk to him because obviously they're the whole part of that. Part of, like, condoning what he does. But his other cousins, my other cousin, yeah. She wants nothing to do with him. I'm not a liar. I mean, we talk on Facebook. She literally reached out to me because I notified her about my brother, and she's like, I saw what my dad's been saying. First of all, to literally go online and say that we're scamming people, knowing that your nephew needs to be buried, is that the kind of guy that you think I should live with, considering the fact that he lied and said that my brother stole cigarettes from my grandmother? But yet you say he's a good uncle, but yet he's over here telling people that I'm scamming people when he doesn't even know nothing. Crazy, right? That's the person that you want me to live with and that you say is perfectly okay. Considering the fact he's talking trash about someone that's dead and he himself should know that you shouldn't talk badly about the dead. Like, isn't that in the Hispanic customs, like this religion and the Hispanic beliefs, that you don't talk bad about the dead? But here he is talking bad about my dead brother when he had all this time to say what he needed to say. My brother didn't even smoke cigarettes, so why is he lying? I just don't get it. And then you defend him? Okay. Considering the fact he's the one who stole from my grandmother, that's why she never had her fence built. And I'm pretty sure, right? If you was to go by my grandma's house, you would still see that old fence that she has. Maybe there is a new fence because he probably put it after she passed away. She finally got a new fence. Why? Because she didn't get a new fence, because he probably got a new fence for himself, because he always thinks of himself. That's all he ever does, is think of himself. He could care less about anybody else but himself. He's materialistic.
See, those who aren't done making medicine.
That's why none of the family wants anything to do with him. That's why his kids don't even talk to him. That's why, nobody wants anything. Not even my grandma's side of the family wants anything to do with him. If he's gonna come on here and start portraying himself to be this, that's why I distance myself. I'm not trying to get in no troubles with the law. Considering the fact that he wants to brag about drug deals and being a drug lord, I could care less. Like, what was the whole point of that? My grandma, like I told you guys, my grandma was dying in the hospital, and he literally wants to sit here and talk about how he's top dog, and basically no one messes with him when it comes to dealing drugs. Like, I'm literally young. I'm not even like, I wasn't even a teen, but I was in my 20s. Like, when was this? Like 2020? Like, I don't really care. I'm not, no, I am 31 now, but I wasn't 31 at the time. Because this is 2020. Sorry, my ear itched and then my nose itched. So kiss me. Like, you don't know my uncle how I knew my uncle. When I was in elementary school, we had this neighbor named Nick. And my brother used to go over when he was little and play with his granddaughter. All the time, they would hang out. We used to go to her birthday parties because she would have birthday parties and stuff. And she would always have it at a swimming pool. Anyways, um, what happened was is that Nick would always hear my uncle would come over and yell at my mom all the time. Like, it was a very traumatic environment. It was a toxic environment to live in because we would hear him come over and just yell at my mom. I would just have to go outside and just like play outside, and I still could hear him screaming from outside, and I couldn't get away from it. Like, I was in elementary school. Where am I supposed to walk to? And my friend, I had a friend at the time, I saw her on the bus. She was kind of a bully. I'm not gonna lie. She did kind of bully me. She would never let me go home. She'd be like, "You're not leaving," and then her grandpa would have to make her let me go home. But anyways, he would go yell at my mom for no reason. And then that's when he threw us out because my mom was going to her classes to keep food stamps, I think it was. She had to keep something, so she needed to take some college classes, so she took typing. The neighbor got it into my grandmother's head that she was going to go see my dad because at the time my dad was not on his medication and he was sick, but he was bettering himself. And so, because of that whole situation, my grandma's friend went and told my grandma that she was seeing him and not going to her classes. Which then my grandma confronted my mom and said, and you know what? Because she got mad. She got into an argument with my mom. And she said, you know what? And I know you're not going to your classes. You're going to go see him. And my mom was like, no, I'm going to my classes. And she's like, get out. And my mom said, well, if I don't go to my classes, then I'm going to lose my stamps. And my grandma didn't care at the time because she lets her a-hole son do whatever he wants and literally didn't tell him anything, which is why he's still like this, because he knows he can get away with stuff because his mother never told him anything. So anyways, um he literally, yeah. So then she was about to lose her stamps or whatever, which I think we did lose them. I don't really remember. She had to talk to them. My uncle went and talked to the guy that owned the motel to let us stay there for free because we didn't have money. So my other uncle came and helped us. I have three amazing uncles that literally help. He is an a-hole. He's never helped in his life. The only thing he's helped is to cause my grandma problems. He came and yelled at my mom every single day. My grandma would say something and he would come. And then like she was always like that. And even my mom told her that, you know what, she said my dad would never let your grandchildren in the streets. If my grandpa was alive, my uncle would 100% been not, he would not be acting like that. And 100% we would have not been in the streets. If my grandpa was alive, we would have never been homeless. And I would rather choose a car over a toxic environment and having to deal with him yelling at us all the time, because you don't know what it's like living in an environment like that, especially when you're in elementary school and all you hear is your mom getting screamed at. You can't even go outside for peace without having to hear him scream from inside the house. That's how loud he was. You could hear it outside. Like all the neighbors heard that. It's not like even the neighbor next door, even though it's next door and you could hear next door, the neighbor across the street, like everybody heard it. It's like that's how loud he was. Like it's a very toxic environment. It's something that I had to deal with. When my other uncle was alive, he died from heart surgery because heart problems. It does kind of run in the family, I think. But anyways, he would come over and he would take my mom to the store. I just remember, like, him and my other uncles, there's no issues. They're always there when we need them. But like this uncle, he's an asshole. He is disowned by everyone. And of course, you're going to defend toxic people because you love that toxicity in your life. You would love to keep those people around that are just no good for you. Sometimes you got to get rid of people from your life. I don't need those problems. I don't need the issues. I don't need someone screaming at me, yelling at me, telling me blah, 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 and all this stuff. Like, he's no better, yet he loves to talk crap about my dad. But what kind of a dad were you? If you were any kind of a dad, why don't your kids want a relationship with you and not the ones that you have a relationship with now? I'm talking about the ones you don't have a relationship with. You even had a restraining order on your own son from seeing his grandmother. Because he did tell me. Because I was my friend, right? When she was alive, she had car washes because I think that was for her ex. We were doing a car wash, and my cousin drove by, and he said, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey." So then he stopped. We had like a little conversation, and he tells me the reason he hasn't went to go see my grandmother was because his dad got a restraining order on him. And I'm like, "A restraining order for what?" And then he was like, "Yeah, he tried to say I stole from her bank." And which he did, I'm not gonna lie, he did steal her jewelry for, weed money. He did, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, she didn't have any real jewelry because it was gone at that point because he stole it. But other than that, this was like after the fact. And so, anyways, he tells me that there's a restraining order, and I'm like, oh, that is so crazy. Like, I can't even fathom that, right? On your own son. Like, over here pointing the finger at people. He even accused her own sister of stealing from her when he's the one that was stealing the whole time. Like, even my grandma knew he was stealing from her. She didn't even have the money for her fence that my other uncle was supposed to put because she said, no, she said, let so and so put it, my other uncle. And the uncle that was supposed to put the fence knew that my other uncle was never going to put the fence. Sure enough, he says, what happened to the money for your fence? And my grandma's like, I don't want to talk about that. Because he took the money and she never got her fence. Her brand new fence. This is the stuff that goes on with him. And literally, his only thought process was about a car part when my grandma is dying. And then he wants to act like he was so sad as the coroner was taking her away. He got into it with my other uncle saying, and don't take that car part, it's mine. Your mother is dying, and the only thing you could think about is a stupid car part. And I couldn't say anything. I was like, I don't want to insert myself in this conversation and tell him to shut up and be like, Grandma's dying. And my brother witnessed this. Like, we all witnessed it. Like, you're there yelling about a car part. And I was going to tell him, shut up. This isn't about a car part. This is about, you know, Grandma is dying. She was on her last breath. She was barely even breathing. And you're here arguing about some stupid car part. Is that what like? And then to say my grandma would be disappointed in me? No, my grandma was disappointed in you and your other children that had no contact with her whatsoever. The children that you have contact with never once went to go visit my grandmother and see how she was even doing, and they drove. She said the other grandchildren drive and they never come to see me. I went to see my grandmother by bus. I didn't have no car, but I made an effort to go visit her. I would randomly show up. I wouldn't even tell her. I would be like, surprise. And the one thing she loved the most was when my brother would take her McDonald's. He would go and he would sit with her and he would eat McDonald's with her all the time when he went. He would make it an effort to see her a lot. We were her favorite grandchildren. Can't say that about your children. She had nothing but not nice things to say about his children. Nothing. She had nothing nice to say about them. She complained because she was like, and they have cars and they can drive, but they don't even come to see me. We made it an effort to visit her every time we got a chance. That's why I'm sad because I wish I could just go, like go over to her house, but she's not even there. And visit her. That's what I really miss the most. I would go over a lot when I was in the area. I don't have to lie. I went and visited her a lot. I did go over and visit a lot. Hello. But yeah, it's just one of those things where, the grief hits you. Yeah, because, well, you would know if you lost. I don't have any grandparents, so. One, my dad's dad was alive, but I don't know if he found out his dad died a while back, anyways. He left. He never knew his dad because his dad left when he was born. He had a stepdad who, some stuff happened and he was with the mom, and he believed his mom unalived his stepdad for reasons. But I never met my grandpa on my dad's side because he left when my dad was born. My grandpa died when I was 3 because my mom's dad died from complications of a heart attack. So, yeah, that's literally what happened. That is so crazy. Literally, your profile picture is someone in distress is so crazy. You see, this is what I hate about social media, saying, well, it's public information. No, that's messed up. They have a picture of my mom all bloody as a profile picture, but yet people are gonna say that's okay. That's okay. God will deal with you. I think I've seen this movie. Oh no, this isn't the movie. Oh yes, it is. I think. No, it's not. But I might have seen this movie. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Why is Netflix loading like that? That's creepy. It's like glitching, but it says Netflix. Or was that part of the video? No, it was not. That's eerie. I've been wearing my antlers. I wear them everywhere. trying to think if there was a movie I watched, but it wasn't. I got this, but I also got a gingerbread house, but it's peanuts. My day was good. Not yet. Well, I already know what I'm getting her, so.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays in a Chevy of their choice.
Wow. Good morning.
Hi, Cher. How's your butt? Oh my gosh,
Are you ready?
yeah, I'm standing with an open door, I guess you could say.
I will follow him wherever he may go. I didn't buy anything for Christmas. I bought this because I needed like Christmas stuff because I didn't really have anything Christmas besides my Hello Kitty slippers and my Christmas Hello Kitty pajamas. But then I did get some Grinch pajamas. Oh, thank you. So it didn't really get me anything for Christmas. I'm gonna get those Grinch phone huggers. I saw them there at Walmart. Can't Buy Me Love. I like that movie. Rob Lowe. John Cusack. Not Joan, but John. Dirty Dancing. Love Letter. What was that movie? Secret Admirer. That's what it was. When Harry Met Sally. Mannequin. These are all 80s movies, and I've seen mostly all of them. Dirty Dancing. Coming to America. Say Anything. Can't Buy Me Love. Back to the Future. Moonstruck. Like, I've seen all of these. Dirty Dancing. Or most of these, I mean. What is that movie? Fast Times at Ridgemont? She's from Fast Times at Ridgemont. Well, what was that movie? I forgot.
You think that there isn't a frightened kid inside of me, too?
No, I mean, I really am 13. I couldn't stop thinking about you. I even read one of your books. And I'm really
You've never watched You've never watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High? You gotta watch it. It has a lot of the very popular actors. It has what's his name? Sean Penn. He dated Madonna. I think Sean Penn. And it has Forrest Whitaker. It has a lot of I forget his name. Not Paul Judd. Um I think his name is Judd, something like that. Anyways, he's the cop in Beverly Hills with like oh, thank you for joining. He's like the cop in like Beverly Hills with Beverly Hills Cop with like Eddie Murphy. He's yeah. Anyways, you have to watch it. It's just basically about like high school days in the 80s and like high school kids and basically doing what high school kids do, you know? It does have it's a good movie. If you like it's I don't want to say it's like 16 Candles or Pretty in Pink, but they're all like in high school and basically it has a lot of good actors in it. And it's just like about them being like in high school, they have jobs, about love lives, and basically all this stuff that you deal with in high school. You know that scene? Okay, so you've probably seen the scene where she gets out of the pool and it's like she's wearing that red bathing suit and it's like slow motion when she like flips her hair back and it's like all slow motion and then she walks out of the pool. You probably seen that clip cuz it's viral. Yeah. That's from that movie. Cause okay, so in the movie, her brother, cause I guess he starts fantasizing about her, and he's like thinking of being with her, and like that was like when he saw her get out of the pool like slow motion, it was just like his fantasy of like, and anyways, you just gotta watch it because I can't explain the rest, but yeah. Anyways, he was just daydreaming about his sister's friend because he wanted to be I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, it's a funny movie and it's also a cool movie. But anyways, you know, we're talking about Fast Time at Ridgemont High. It's literally that movie with Sean Penn and a bunch of actors. Forrest Whitaker's in there. Um, yeah, there's a lot of actors in there. Oh, the guy that's like not Ben. No wait, I think no Ben Stein's not in there. He's in Ferris Bueller. It's the one guy I don't know how to explain. He's in Ghost. He's one of the ghosts that's in Ghost. He's the one that's like on the train. Remember when he's teaching him how to move objects? He plays the teacher in the movie. The biology teacher or something, but yeah, he's the ghost that teaches him how to move the objects. He's also in that movie. I always remember Ben Stein from the commercials because my teacher used to always say clear eyes for dry eyes, clear eyes for dry eyes all the time. Feel guilty for what? I'm tired and gotta get some sleep, but I'm gonna go warm me some mashed potatoes. I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas. Urban Cowboy. There's Ferris Bueller. Anyways, gotta glue this back on. I don't know if it'll work because there's so much glue. I usually just file it off and then glue it. I'm not out of breath. What, man? I love it too. I love this so much. I got it at Walmart. Is that plastic? Oh, there's not. I made some really good mashed potatoes. These are homemade. They are so good. I made them from the box. No, I literally made these. What you do is you get the mashed potatoes. I peel them, then I wash them. Or like rinse them. You boil your mashed potatoes until they're soft. Like you like break them apart, and when they break apart, what you do is you add butter, and then, because I have to mash it sometimes, because I have a mixer, so I use a mixer and I make them. You put milk, butter, and then you make it until it's like this. There's still kind of some lumps in here because, it didn't mix all the way, but it's still good. And then after you do that, then you add salt and pepper to taste. And then, yeah. And that's how you make mashed potatoes. It's really delicious. I don't like garlic. But you can add whatever you want to your potatoes. I just don't. My mom taught me how to cook, so I know how to cook. I'm eating homemade mashed potatoes. I made this when I made steak. They're not bland. They got salt and pepper, butter, milk. The best mashed potatoes ever. I'm telling you. You missing out. I don't have instant mashed potatoes. I do have the cup ones. But I ate those, I think. Yeah, I ate them. I'm telling you, okay? Well, you don't believe me. I made a whole bunch of mashed potatoes for Friendsgiving. Hello. I know how to cook. And I cooked some really good steaks. They were like really good.
It feels like every day you're just going through the motions. But what if you could get your go back?
Like I looked up how to cook the steak and then now I know how to cook it. Because we cook cube steaks. I've never cooked a sirloin steak, so I was like, how do you make a steak? And I used the all-purpose seasoning. Man. You can outcook me. Okay, let's throw down like Bobby Flay. I will literally throw down like Bobby Flay. I can outcook you. I don't know, if it's like a cooking competition where you have to cook specific foods, I probably will I would probably have to look up a recipe. Like I don't have recipes off the top of my head, but like, or once I get a hold of that recipe, I probably like I cooked this like or I made this cake, this box cake for like Pi Day or something. It was for chemistry and it was like mold day or something or Pi Day. And I made cake because you're supposed to cook something that pertains to that, right? But I made a cake. Oops. Anyways, um, people was eating the crumbs and they were like, "This is a box cake." They're like, "No, you made this from scratch because it was better than the box." Like my mom really taught me how to cook. I know how to cook. I cook for people. I got witnesses that literally can vouch for my cooking because they love it. I don't have to lie, and they didn't lie either. They love my cooking. I'm just telling you. What the heck? What kind of a comment is that? That is so, like, that is so weird. My favorite thing to cook is fried chicken. I do like to cook. Oh, I cook a lot of things. I made chopped cheese. I ate that today, man. That was like you. Okay, so let me tell you. You get the all-purpose seasoning, whatever it is that I use. I use this all-purpose seasoning. You get sliced cheese. That's why it's called chopped cheese. You get hamburger meat, right? So you brown the hamburger meat, not like brown, but like until it's like not red. Then you put the all-purpose seasoning. You cook that. Then you chop your cheese up. So I put 2 slices of cheese. So you get slices of cheese. You chop it up. That's why it's called chopped cheese. Then I buy the bag of chopped onions, and you saute your onions, and you put that in your sandwich, and you buy like the sandwich bread. I forget what it's called, but I buy this like wheat sandwich bread. I slice it open, put my chopped cheese in there with my sauteed onions. I don't like onions, but I can eat sauteed onions. As long as they're sauteed, I will eat them. Otherwise, I don't like onions. Sauteed onions are good. So you saute your onions. I cooked it with the meat, sauteed it with the meat because that's what you do. Put it in your sandwich and you got chopped cheese. Chopped cheese. And then you could put other stuff in there like lettuce, tomato, if you wanted to. No, I don't like onion rings. I don't like anything onion except sauteed onions. Well, when I can, I will do cooking videos because I will look up stuff to cook. So yeah, my nose is like super itchy, and I got like a pimple there or something. I just like super itchy, and my nose peels because I'm out in the sun a lot, so it's peeling. Onion powder. I don't like onion powder in anything. Chopped cheese. I don't put like onion powder. I don't use that, and I don't. When a recipe calls for something, I just don't put it. Like garlic. I like a lot of the stuff made is like you have to put garlic, and I do not like the smell of garlic powder or garlic in general. Garlic powder makes me gag. I have like I'm sensitive. I'm smell sensitive, so um anything like garlic powder makes me gag. Onion powder, ugh. You know that? Well, no, I don't eat unseasoned food because I use all-purpose seasonings. I even use that for my chicken, my fried chicken, because my mom just puts flour, um, salt, and pepper, and then you put it in your milk. So you wet it in your milk, and then you just like shake it. And I put all-purpose seasoning, man. She doesn't put all-purpose seasoning, but I do. Not really. All-purpose seasoning is for everything. And slap your mama. If I was to put that, ooh, that would pop. But I don't like. There's some stuff that I will stick to. I don't add all this stuff. Like some people will add all these seasonings to something that doesn't need all these seasonings, and it doesn't make sense. That's like putting garlic, onion powder, all of that in a pizza. Or like, what is it? Like, let's say ice cream. You wouldn't put garlic and onion powder in ice cream, but people would probably put all those seasonings in the ice cream. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's something that does not need all the seasonings, but they add it to. Like, I'm like, oh, because I don't like garlic. I just hate the smell of garlic. Like, I don't like this. I'm smell sensitive, so I could use it, like I have used it, but if I get it on my hands, I'm gagging, and then I'm so sorry. I just hate it. I just can't bring myself. I just leave it out. Like I won't even put it. Like okay, so the cheesy chicken Alfredo, you're supposed to put white wine, but yeah, I don't cook with wine, so it's still just as good without wine. And you're supposed to put onions and I think garlic. And in the cheesy chicken Alfredo, you're also supposed to put a little bit of nutmeg. I think that's what it was, nutmeg. Something like that, nutmeg, but I don't put nutmeg. And it still comes out just as good. I just don't like that stuff. Hey. Well, no, chicken Alfredo was literally made with heavy whipping cream. That's the Alfredo sauce. Heavy whipping cream. Um, you cook your chicken in uh olive olive oil. Then you make the sauce, but you can also you put chicken broth in your chicken when it's cooking, and then you put chicken broth, then you do the heavy whipping cream, and you add your cheeses, three cheeses to be exact, because Parmesan, or no, actually two cheeses I think, but I add a lot of cheese because there's that Italian mix, and then I put Parmesan cheese because it is a cheesy chicken Alfredo, so you gotta make it cheesy, and then yeah, I know, duh. And then I add the cheeses, and then oh man, that's so good. And the chicken broth, and I get low sodium because she said in the video to get low sodium because if you mess up, you want like if you have get like the one that has a lot of sodium, you can put too much salt and then it won't taste good. That's why she said to get the low sodium because if you put salt and you could accidentally put too much, it won't taste as salty, which is good. But I don't put that much, but You know, it is really good. I'm telling you. But obviously, I don't cook with wine and stuff like that. And plus, I don't really like wine. Is not for me. But yeah. No, my nose itches and it's peeling. Plus, I gotta get ready and go to bed. I can't leave it alone if it itches. Oh, good night. What's the best meal you made? The cheesy chicken Alfredo. But I can make that. Okay, so that one pot lasagna. The what happened was is that you have to put it in the oven, and I didn't know that. But we still ate it like that because we were looking up one pot meals because we didn't have an oven. I could have just threw it in the air fryer. But we just ate it like that. But I kind of messed up the lasagna when I made it the first time because people were like lasagna soup. I kind of messed up, but I can make it. My pulled pork, that was not my recipe. That's my mom's recipe for pulled pork. But yeah, I just do what my mom makes. Like my, you know, 4 fries at a time. That shit does work. Dang it, my stomach itches. I'm not going to. I'm reading the chat. Any original recipes? My mom makes tortillas. Her tortilla recipe, but it's basically the same as everyone's recipe. Oh, I need to like scrub this because I can't wash it because it has the yeah. Because everyone uses the same pretty much ingredients. They pretty much use the same ingredients for tortillas. It's all-purpose flour, baking soda, shortening, or butter. That's basically what everyone uses for a tortilla recipe. But because my mom, she just measures by hand, if that makes sense. She doesn't have exact measures. So when I ask her, like, oh, well, how do you make your tortillas? It's always like a handful of like blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't come out because it's like, yeah, I need exact measurements. My stomach is just stinging. Yes, I am happy. But and I cook a lot of stuff. I make fried chicken. I made the cheesy chicken Alfredo. That steak with the all-purpose seasoning was bomb. Like I was like, and you do the like, you cook it in butter. Oh, and then we also make we looked up how to make Crunch wraps, like the Taco Bell crunch wraps. Oh my god, the chimichangas too. Those are really good. No, not really. Because yeah, why is this song playing? So I got a lot that I gotta do, so I gotta get off and take this makeup off and get ready and go to bed. Cause I got a big day tomorrow, and I'm gonna get the if I have if I can the Grinch phone holders. They're very cute, so I'm gonna go get those. I had a piece of skin sticking out. I had a piece of skin, but it didn't come off. I'm gonna have to pull it off, but it didn't come off. But yeah, I have a lot to do tomorrow, so anyways, have a good day or night where you guys are. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for liking, commenting, gifting, watching. I gotta go charge my phone to take this off and get ready for bed. So yeah, have a good day or night where you guys are, and I will see you guys later. You're wearing pink Grinch pajamas? I have pink Grinch pajamas. Are those did you get them at Ross? Are they the fuzzy ones that have Grinch and then they have pink bows on them? Because I have those ones. They have like Grinch all over it with a bunch of like bows. I have those ones. Anyways, have a good day or night where you guys are. I will see you guys later. I was so tired. Thank you. Like, keep commenting, gifting, watching, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.